notice something. Look at this. I hit a bug perfectly right here, and it splattered a line across that. My God. I just cleaned this thing, but she's already covered in bugs. It's the downside of living in the country. It's terrible. Don't do it.
The Daytona has been running great. We just tightened the chain on her the other day. Was getting a little floppy woppy there. Get a full tank of gas too. Go for a ride. Try to not get rained on. It's not too bad around here right now. It's a little dark that way, a little dark that way, and a little dark everywhere but that way. It's also a little chilly out. It's about the mid 50s right now. So we're bundled up a little bit. Let's see how this goes. Look at the old cop car. That thing's sick. So the other day, I had seen a video about a bike that I was like, damn, you know what? That thing's actually pretty cool. I want to look into that. And that particular bike was the Harley Road Glide CVO ST, something like that. I think that's how it goes. Or yeah, CVO Road Glide ST. I don't know. They all look the same. Okay, they all look identical. That is a dark cloud. Do not rain on me, please. But the ST, that video I seen, man, it's got like a bunch of cool carbon, or not even real carbon fiber. It's forged carbon fiber, you know, which is the weakest carbon and the cheapest carbon option there is to do. But anyway, man, they got kind of like a cool color scheme on the bike. I seen a video on it, and I'm like, that thing's pretty sweet looking. I kind of want to look into that. And granted, I know Harleys are known for being a bit expensive, but this thing blew me off my feet. So, what do you pay for this pretty cool looking Harley? Well, you're gonna pay 45 grand with no options. That is just stock as you see how is 45K MSRP. Now, goddamn, that is a lot of money for a motorcycle. Now, we know Harleys are expensive, but clearly they have to have well equipped this bike to charge you 45 grand, right? Like, it looks just like all their other road glides, except for they put on some cooler looking parts. You know, they upgraded the suspension a little bit. You know, it's got some cool stuff on it. Well, yeah, I went through and I read all the specs on the spec sheet of this thing, and I am not very impressed for the money you're paying for. Okay. Now, let's say this one more time. This motorcycle is $45,000. You can buy a lot of bike for 45 grand. But let's go over the specs on this thing. I believe this bike has what they call their 121 motor, which I think is like one of their biggest production motors they've got right now. Supposed to be like the most power, and I'll give it to you. The power specs on it are pretty impressive for what it is. It is a 121 cubic inch motor. It only makes 130 or 140 horsepower, I think. It's around like 130. I'd have to look. I'll put the specs up right here. We got a guy out here, right here. Nice little tractor for sale. How you doing, sir? But yeah, it's about 130 horsepower. Now, what's impressive though was the torque figure. It was like 150 foot-pounds of torque, which, if you don't know, most leader bikes might make 100 foot-pounds of torque. So, like, it's pretty good. The thing is gonna boot, scoot, and boogie. This road is dirty as shit. Holy cow. What the fuck? We're gonna not rail this corner. This is covered in dirt. So yeah, I mean, you're making a lot of torque, which is cool. I'm sure the thing around town would be an absolute blast. And Harley, the bike is 840 pounds. You know, honestly, yeah, that's a heavy ass bike. Like, it is just downright heavy. This bike here weighs just over like 420 pounds. It is two of these. So a heavy ass bike. But Harley is known for being able to make these really big heavy bikes maneuver really good at slow speeds, which is where you would compromise on a heavy bike, is at low speeds. You know, they're definitely made and designed. They got that figured out. Okay, they do handle good. I won't give them a hard time. However, with such a heavy bike, you can't outdo physics. I don't care how good your engineers are. It ain't gonna stop like it should. I don't care how good the physics are on it, it ain't gonna stop like a bike like this or any other sport bike. Now, again, remind you, we are paying $45K MSRP. Let's continue on that. You must say, well, for 45 grand, you must have some really nice suspension, right? Well, that's yes and no. Okay, so for 45 grand, you only get Showa suspension. Granted, it's adjustable, but it is just Showa suspension. Okay, they don't even include Olin's on there, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. For 45 grand, you should be able to include Olin suspension. Now, if you want the Olin suspension, they got it's a double R model of this. They're only making like 130 of them. That bike is 110 grand. Okay, absolutely fucking ridiculous. But yeah, no, you get Showa suspension, which kind of a kick in the teeth there. Then they claim all the carbon fiber bits. Well, what does that really include? Oh shit, we got a biker up here. What do we got? What do we got here? What do we got here? I can't tell what that is. Oh, Jesus. That thing looks pretty cool, though. Is it purple or is it blue? It's a naked bike of some sort, and it looks cool. I like it. There ain't ever any sport bike riders around in my area. Ever. Oh, what's up? I can't hear it over mine either, but mine is absolutely ridiculously loud. Oh, it's an MT-09. Like brand new. The guy does not want to talk though. I want to talk to this guy. Why is he just not? He's ignoring me. Sir, you're ignoring me. Maybe he's camera shy. I don't know. I like that, man. That thing's cool looking. All right, fuck it. You don't want to talk. What a dick. Fuck him. Anyway, we're gonna get back to on topic here. We're gonna chit chat about that Harley. Harley for 45 grand. Yeah. Back to the spec sheet of what this thing comes with. For 45,000 fucking dollars. Now, I want to talk about the brakes because it does come with Brembo brakes. Granted, it's not. It ain't like the highest end Brembo brakes they make. But what baffles me is the goddamn rotors they put on this thing. Okay, there are all these slots in it on the outermost part of the rotor. Now, I'm not an engineer. However, I do have a pretty good understanding of physics. And the fact that this damn thing has the highest leverage point of the rotor, it's missing 50% of it. You cannot tell me that that is efficient. Those goddamn rotors are there for looks. They don't put that kind of rotor on like high performance leader bikes because it's less efficient, okay? It's for looks. It kind of pisses me off. I really think this bike is just spitting in the face of people that are Harley fanboys that don't know any better. Harley fanboys look at this bike and go, God damn it, that is the top of the line, best of the best that you can get, and they don't know any better. I really believe that's what Harley's intention of this is. Like, it's kind of disrespectful, I think. And then another point that kind of pisses me off is for 45 grand, you get cast aluminum wheels. I get cast aluminum wheels on this. This is a $10,000 motorcycle. I got a Showa suspension. They're not Brembos, but they're like Triumph rebranded Brembos. I got cast aluminum wheels. I make 100 horsepower. This is sub $10,000, okay? But no, for 45 grand, you're gonna get Showa suspension, cast aluminum wheels, as well as some shitty ass Brembo knockoffs. That guy goes. I mean, don't even get me started on the RR version, which is 110 grand. Absolutely ridiculous. It's just a collector's item. It's such bullshit, man. It's got some cool parts on it, but no. I will say though that CVO ST, the infotainment center is pretty nice. Okay, like it's got a big old TFT dash with all the bells and whistles on it, but no, man. Like that's cool. The bike looks cool, but I want to do some comparisons. All right, and I want to directly compare this to what I think is the most slept on leader bike. That's going to be the Honda Fireblade, the RRR SP, whatever, the one that's got the long ass name, kind of sounds like a computer model. It's bit ridiculous of a name, but I think that bike is by far the most slept on leader bike. Let's chit chat about that, all right? For $28,000, you get fully adjustable Olin suspension. You get the best of the best Brembo brakes. The bike comes with forged titanium, no, they're not forged, they're billet titanium internals. My visor's fogging up right now. I need a pin lock for this thing. These KYT visors fog up way too easy. Granted, I'm yelling at myself inside the helmet, so that don't help, but I think maybe we'll go out south of town. I don't want to venture too much farther west of here because I think it's going to start raining. We may go south of town and then kind of make our way back. Do not rear end me, jackass, in the Subaru. But anyway, back to the Fireblade SP RRR, fucking long ass name. Okay, this thing comes with billet titanium engine internals, which is absolutely mind-boggling. It comes with forged wheels. You got the best of the best Brembo brakes. You got like 205 horsepower on tap. It is like one of the highest tech bikes, and it comes in at a price point of, I think it's 28 grand. It's about the same price as the R1M. However, you know, the R1M does have that crossplane motor in there, sounds really cool, and the full carbon fiber body. So I mean, even that too is a steal. However, I don't think they really change much of the engine versus the regular 1000. Whereas the RRR Honda, I know they changed all the internals over to rev faster and make a bit more power. But it just baffles me. And mind you, most of these super class, you know, high spec bikes are around the 30K mark. I mean, I think even what is it? Well, no, I haven't seen a price released on the newest M1000 from BMW. However, if that one does come in a little bit higher price, I won't be surprised, just because the damn Germans do pack a lot of tech into their bikes. But yeah, no, man, like, the fact of the matter, that Harley being $45,000, I really do think it's just taking advantage of people that don't know any better. You look at some of these other bikes out there, and the way they're spec'd out, and the way the parts and stuff that come on them is just incredible for the amount of money. If you compare the Harley, the value is just not there, man. And I really wanted to go look at one of these bikes in person today. There's a local dealer that's about a little over an hour from me that's got one, and I wanted to go look at it, but it is raining over there. And I think it's about to start raining here soon too. It is starting to rain. Son of a bitch. If we could flip around and get back down to the south part, I think we might be alright here, actually. We're gonna flip around right here quick. I knew this was a possibility. This is my own fault. But we gotta race the rain home. Alright, buckaroo. Where are we going, boys? It be raining. Somebody fucking make up your mind. You're going straight. You're going straight. Go. Don't hit me in your fucking fusion. Stay where you are. It's not the first time I've been rained on, but I do not enjoy it. Still got the camera on there? Still recording? We're good? Hopefully my audio's still recording. I've been recording my audio through my car though, and ever since I got this damn Google Pixel phone, it has been a pain in the ass. Okay, I missed my Samsung. I think I'm gonna be going back. Or get like a dedicated audio recording setup, because like the Cardo has some of the highest quality audio at cutting out wind noise, but goddamn is this phone a pain in the ass to use on it. It exports them in like an M4A file. I can't use that. My editing software does not recognize that as audio files. So then I gotta export that somewhere else. I gotta transfer it over to MP3 file, and then I can use it. It's a pain in the ass. Go. Time is money. Go. Oh boy, it's getting chilly. I think we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it, people. We made it, my beautiful people. We made it. We barely got sprinkled on. Woo! that temperature dropped like 15 or 20 degrees, I swear. It went from like 65 to like 40. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. God damn, it's cold. Tires are even cold, man.
We're gonna use the helmet as a tripod holder here. Yeah, man, that's all we got. But until next time, if you like this, like and subscribe. We'll continue to talk crap about the Harleys. I would like to go look at one in person. If this weather ever turns around, we'll make our way over there. We'll go look at it. We're still on the, we got to find a second bike this year. Whether that's we buy a cruiser or we buy a Harley, you know, an adventure bike, whatever we buy, I want something that we can go on longer trips with than the Daytona. I'm not getting rid of this bike. I love her. She sounds way too good. It's way too much fun. However, we do need something that we can go on like a trip. I want to go visit some places and, you know, go make some cool content for you guys. But till next time, I'll see you around.